never post a picture of your limp penis on Facebook.
Those howling wolves are back, and now they brought fire.
You remind me so much of Luke Skywalker because you're so brave and pretty, and you're gonna get in a car accident like Mark Hamill's gonna fuck up your faces.
Did you walk into their apartment and on their coffee table there was a butt plug that had a big furry tail on the end of it?
You know, after some deep reflection in my common thoughts throughout this week, I've decided that maybe drama, maybe you're not such a horrible, awful, vile, disgusting, sickening piece of human garbage that loves to piss me off and really just ruin everything. It's the Dapper Dads, everybody. Welcome back. I am out here loving your redheaded daughters, and I'm fat and ugly, baby.
What a one-sided, self-centered intro that I was not prepped for.
You're never prepped for the intros. You're never prepped for all of this.
I didn't think they would be so shitty towards me. I've done nothing wrong.
Ever. That is a statement that I feel like we need to do some investigative research into.
Yeah, fucking research me, bitch. I'm clean as a whistle, covered in spit, and dropped in cow manure.
I got the whole file right here. I just pop a gigantic thing on the desk that's like twined together. Just says legal name, drama. It's like, huh.
That's true.
So that's how you've been evading the tax man all these years.
No, I pay my taxes.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Everything about this show is allegedly. People need to understand that right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. We don't have the little intro before, but we're just because we're looking for a good voice actor.
We're always looking for a good voice actor. There's nobody who can really come in and
I'll only settle for the damn son. Where'd you find this guy?
Oh, if only.
He is not returning our calls.
He absolutely will not. Also, because I think we've been dialing the wrong number.
So the phone number isn't 5 digits for him?
It's also not all 5s.
Huh. But movies have led me to believe everything's 5s.
Movies have led you to believe a lot of things that are wrong, young drama. Yeah. Come, let's walk and talk for a bit.
I have tried jumping from car to car with little to no success.
I have hit men, and it's made a very loud boom sound every time I do it.
I stabbed someone, and there was a lot more blood than...
So much more blood. It turns out it takes so long to strangle someone. It doesn't take
I have read it takes a long time.
It doesn't take 15 seconds like the movies make it look.
Yeah. It takes a long time to strangle somebody. Go to www.dapperdadspodcast.com and tell us how long you think it takes to strangle someone.
Without looking it up.
Yeah. Don't do it and don't look it up.
We don't condone violence on the show.
No. Except against horrible fucks.
And only horrible.
And that's
fucks.
At our discretion.
Of
don't
course.
Be like, I don't like Chad that I work with.
No, we make the opinions about who you do
Chad.
And don't like. Okay?
Oh yeah,
that's all there is to it.
Yeah, we are trying to run your life.
We do run some people's lives.
Yeah, smart people.
Well, yeah, of course.
The good people.
Only the smartest, most intellectual, beautiful.
Only the horniest, hottest mothers in your local area looking for
listening to the Dapper Dads.
Hot moms are drunk and ready to fuck in your local area.
All the time, apparently.
Big, horny, wine drunk mothers.
They didn't say that they're pretty mothers. They just said that they're mothers.
No. Yeah, mothers, not a bitch with a kid, because there's a huge difference, and I will not keep arguing with people
I will die on this hill, much in the same way that Little Caesars did not say their pizza is good. They said it was hot and ready.
Little Caesars pizza is good.
It is good. I don't care what anyone says.
I've been trying to get that pretzel crust, but does it only come in pepperoni?
I think you can get whatever topping you want, but I think it exclusively has the cheese sauce and not marinara sauce.
Yeah, I want the cheese sauce.
So you want nacho cheese sauce with a pretzel with mozzarella and then sausage.
Are you asking me if I want a pretzel with cheese?
I just don't know how I feel about a pretzel with cheese as a pizza, because I know what you're going for. I know exactly what you're looking for because I've seen you get it and I've seen how much joy it brings to your face.
This is one of my top things.
So I know what you're looking for, and I guarantee you whatever you're going to get from Little Caesars is not it.
I gotta know though. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, of course you have to know. I don't want to be there when you eat it because I don't want to see the disappointed look on your face. It'll break my goddamn
I don't want
heart.
anyone to be there when I eat it. That's a private endeavor.
If I've
ever seen one.
If you would like to help,
buy me a pizza.
If you would like to help Drama buy a pizza, you know what also costs $5 and is also hot and ready for you all the time?
I don't know. What is it?
Fresh, exclusive episodes on the Dapper Dads Patreon that you can get for donating 5 smackaroos a month, as much as you would pay for a Little Caesars pizza that's probably going to make you shit a bunch later. You could be getting an exclusive Dapper Dads episode every single month, as well as all kinds of goodies.
And do tell, where would I go to acquire that?
You would go to patreon.com/dapperdads.
Wow, beautiful. Yeah, there's some shit. Maybe by the time this airs, we might have released that thing we did. That's very regrettable.
We did do something regrettable and
it's
weird.
It's definitely out there now. We talked about it in the last episode, and there's just
and
a
now
gap
it's
in
there.
time.
It is there.
It's there, and it is what it is.
There's nothing we can do about it. So if you would like to get in on the exclusive, I guess you could call it moist weirdness.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pay $5 a month. You won't regret it. Maybe.
There's a lot of you that are like, how do I get more? And we've created a scenario
source where you can get more.
And you know what? I try to tell people with the whole price thing, think of it as you're paying $1 an episode. You're helping us out. We finally have funded this podcast because it's not free to put it on the internet. We haven't said it in a while.
We are not bleeding money anymore.
Yeah,
officially, thanks to all of you who have contributed to the
Patreon
Patreon.
Either, but
it's not always about making money right off the bat. We're just not bleeding anymore, and that's what's important. So,
but yeah,
an extra special big thank you to all of our Patreon subscribers
and
listeners. You guys are fantastic, and
thank you so much. If you think about $5, it's $1 an episode for the regular episodes plus one bonus episode, and we're trying to sprinkle in more features. Tell us what you want, but sign up, check it out.
We have some fantastic ideas coming up for the Patreon, some really cool shit. So please, for the love of God, consider it.
Yeah, at least think about it day to day and mull it over between all the other subscription services.
Let it keep you up at night.
Drowning in because everything is a subscription.
Maybe we could get a bundle deal with Hulu or something. That might make it more popular.
I don't really care for Hulu. dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com. Don't send us Hulu emails because we already get them for some reason.
But send us your best pretzel pics.
Yeah, send us pretzels because I've been really into. You remember when we went to Minnesota?
Yeah,
and we were at that one brewery.
Yeah,
I know.
You really have to be more specific.
It wasn't that great. There was dogs, and we watched soccer, but we got those pretzels in the tub. You remember? They were fire pretzels.
Yeah.
So I was trying to track those down to like get them because they were so good, and I know we'll be up there shortly and we'll be getting them. But I was like, how much does it cost to have them
get them
shipped to me?
Yeah.
And a sporting goods store sells them exclusively. It's $5 a tub plus $5 shipping. So I was like, I'm gonna spend $15 on these, and I'm like, I'll just get them when we're up there. So I've been trying to counteract my craving for those pretzels with other pretzel products,
and it's not working.
There are actually some good options out there. I got those pretzel chips, and they were like a
the
garlic,
like
onion.
the pretzel things.
Yeah, like the I
like the everything bagel ones. Those are
I haven't
fantastic.
had those yet, but I'm interested. I also got these chunky cheese. They're just like a big pretzel that's been broken up with like cheese dusting on it. You know, like a bag of chips.
Kind of like the Snyder's of Hanover, like the honey mustard pieces.
Yeah, but it's cheese instead of the honey mustard. Okay. Yeah. So I've been
those honey
really
mustard pieces are where it's at. That's like
I was thinking about it, but
that's
I wasn't
like an OG thing.
Because I'm not a big fan of honey mustard.
But those pretzel pieces
when
specifically
they're
are fire.
A seasoning is better than actual honey mustard.
Yeah.
But give me your pretzel recommendations across the board. Big pretzel fan, looking to branch out. Shout out to whatever that fucking company is in Minnesota, because
we'll give them a shout out when we go up there.
Yeah, they have them at that one the Sorry Brewery, and I'm gonna buy several. I think
I'm gonna buy lots of things when we go up there.
Yeah. Call 402-7 Dapper. That's 402-73. Yep, call that. And leave us a voicemail. We have one that we'll be playing, and we also receive texts.
402-732-7737. There we go. My brain's working. I promise.
Maybe. Call it just to see if something's right, because he's usually not. So we can all celebrate a win, no matter how small it is.
There we go. You defined our friendship.
We have a very random voicemail that we'll be playing.
I heard the voicemail as soon as it came into the box, and it was very strange.
I didn't hear it until this morning, and then I was like, all right. Follow us on Twitter @DapperDads, where we put the words together in a fashion that could be criticized across the board.
And usually is.
And is very much so. We got some followers. We follow some people.
We have some angry people that reply to us.
Yeah, we've made
with lots of opinions that we do not agree with.
Don't fucking... Yeah, it's not there for your opinions. Let's just get that right off the bat.
Listen, we posted our opinion. I'm just calling this person out. I don't know what their name is, but whoever posted that 6'9" picture, whoever that guy is, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Forever.
I think it was a joke, because then he followed, so shout out to you.
I hope it's a joke.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, 6'9" can't be on the freshman list. He's being raped in prison.
But, I mean, you'd be surprised how many people still love him, even though he's getting raped in prison.
It's been so nice to not hear about
it. It has been so nice to not have to see his face on my Facebook every day. Oh, my God.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram at dapperdadspodcast, where you can see our face every day. We don't post necessarily every day, but you can just keep scrolling through. There's some gems
You can look.
on there.
You can comment on things.
There's a lot of shit. Yeah,
Let us know.
art,
Let us know
comment-
what pictures you like.
Comment 5 words. It helps the weird algorithm. Our life is now based off of social media algorithms.
I
and
can't. I
wanna
officially
die.
cannot delete my social media because of this show. So thank you all so very
Yep,
much.
you are the only reason that I have Facebook, you listeners, because I would have gladly deactivated my
a
Facebook
long ass time ago.
several years ago. But here we are, and I have to have it, and no one cares because Facebook doesn't want to ever promote the things that we post because it's all about getting money, and we're not going to get into it. Facebook, we love you, of course. We're best buds. Promote us, make us big and sensational. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts. You get a bonus episode. I'm not going to rattle on about it. Contact us if you want it. If you've left a fucking review, you can get it and leave more reviews. Steal people's phones. Just steal people's phones.
Just
You
steal.
don't even have to leave a review. Just steal phone, sell iPhone. That's a little side hustle for you.
Lie, cheat, steal.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do.
I mean, they
It's
say you got to have one main job. You got to have then you got to have a job that makes you money and a job that makes you happy. And why not make those two into one job and
Yeah,
just steal
people's
iPhones?
phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a video of some dude in China stealing them out of this lady's pocket with chopsticks.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Go
not
to-
even meant to be like a critique on anything. He literally did it with
Yeah.
chopsticks.
Go to a festival and steal people's phones. It's
So
you
easy.
can-
You can steal so
That
many
guy
things
stole
from
over
people at
100
festivals.
phones at
How many times have you been at a concert? And I know we've harped on this. And there's a purse right there, and
Yeah.
all you can think is, I want to look through it.
I've realized more and more every fucking day. I still have all the instincts. I just don't do the things. Because, there's so many times where
That's what growing up is. You
Yeah.
still have the instincts. You just don't do
I
the
have the
things.
mentality and I can never get rid of it.
And it gives you anxiety, and that's where anxiety comes
But it
from.
also helps me with other people because I'll be like, don't fucking leave your purse there. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because someone will root through it and
Yeah.
steal it. Like, I would steal it.
This
if
is
I
where
was-
dads come from
younger.
because they experience all the shit.
Yeah, you gotta experience life to know.
So,
But
saw a real dad thing the other day. Somebody said their dad was spitting sunflower seeds in front of the vacuum as he was vacuuming and vacuuming them up.
that's top dad material.
That
right
is
there.
top notch right there. That is just
hard.
consolidating so many things into one. It is painful to even think that I can't be that creative.
Yeah, it's like jerking off in the garbage can right before you take the trash out.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
woo.
Right?
I was gonna say it's like
Top
I was gonna say it's like jerking off in the sink as you're pretending to wash your hands because you're saving.
The sink is always bad.
Nah, the sink
The
is fine.
shower's where it's at.
I don't know, man. I don't like the way the jizz feels when it touches the hot water where it like cooks like eggs. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you jerk off into the shower and
Yeah.
then you get in after you.
Yeah, but then it's on the floor and like it doesn't just go down the drain.
Is the bottom of the shower the floor?
Are you shooting into the drain when you're jacking off in the
no,
shower?
you just it takes practice, but
Where are you like shooting your load then when you're jacking? Because whenever you've told me that you're jacking off in the shower,
I don't jack off in the shower. But continue.
But I mean, like what I did. I guess I haven't really thought about where you've been. I assumed you've been shooting it in the toilet because that's.
No, how are you shooting it in the toilet? Only on occasion do you shoot it in the toilet.
So
and
you shoot it in.
boy, do you get the most cum out of your life if you
when you
point your dick straight
down and just shoot it.
I don't
There's something about an
understand.
up angle I think that chokes it out. To be 100%
Yeah, it
honest with you,
doesn't make
because when
sense.
you point it down, you open up some type of floodgate, and
there's
it's
so
it's like
much
you
cum.
open up a channel from your balls to your vas deferens to your urethra, and everything just
Yeah.
clears out.
Because I could have just jerked off and had like a normal.
I think
bunch,
that's what a juice cleanse
and
is
then-
supposed to do to your body.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a juice cleanse.
A juice? They don't
Yeah.
work.
I don't know. I got to do something.
You got to do like a raw food cleanse. That's what you got to do, like raw fruits and vegetables and unprocessed breads for like a week.
No, breads are bad.
Not unprocessed breads. You get
Unprocessed
ones
breads
made
are
out of.
still bad.
You get ones unleavened bread, which means there's no yeast. The yeast is what's
but
bad.
then it's gonna taste like shit.
Well, yeah, but it's
That's my
healthy.
problem.
Everything healthy tastes like shit. Don't
yeah,
you
but
realize?
I know. I just gotta figure something out.
I mean, just force yourself. Be like me. Force yourself to eat the things that are better for you because you know it's better for you, even though you don't always like the taste.
No, because I don't want to give up enjoying my life just to be healthy.
I do enjoy my life because I'm healthier.
Yeah, but you have problems. Man.
I have
We
lots of
can't get
problems. Do we have
into it.
time to get into it?
No, we don't. That's all the Patreon is. Just
Yeah.
us talking about the problems of our life.
Specifically, my problems. It's a
Yeah,
series. We're
because
going to be
there's
on mine
more.
for a while.
Yeah, yours is gonna be hefty. If you were to post a dick pic on Facebook,
Okay.
how many likes and comments do you think you would get?
Probably a lot of like shocks, like
Yeah,
wows.
Like wows. Yeah, we can just lump them into one. How many reactions do you think you're facing here?
I'd say a lot, but not good ones.
Yeah.
At all.
Do you think there's going to be more reactions or comments? And what do you think the comments are going to be?
The comments are going to be vicious.
Yeah.
Is it a hard dick or a soft dick?
That's all up to you.
No, I need
Dealer's choice.
Let's go with hard dick then, because the hard dick is more
always
impressive.
go with hard dick.
Never post a picture of your limp penis on Facebook.
You know what? Never take a picture of your limp penis.
Yeah, actually, let's just draw the line there. Never
what you want to do. First, actually, let me get ahead of this real quick.
Okay.
Never send a penis picture to
Never,
anybody.
ever send a picture of your penis. Because here's a fun men. I'm specifically speaking to the men listening to this program right now. If you're a woman,
I'm speaking to the women. Don't send a penis picture,
okay,
women, because you're gonna throw that guy off.
I'm not hard. I'm not speaking to the women because the women already know what I'm talking about. If you ask a woman to, we got into this with circumcision. If you ask a woman to see an uncircumcised penis, she thinks it's gross. If it's uncircumcised, it's gross. Any penis just looks gross. It doesn't matter how big it is. It doesn't matter how hefty. It doesn't matter how nice of an angle you think it's at. It doesn't matter.
You know what? A rogue vagina isn't great either.
You know, it's really not.
It's just weird.
Seeing a vagina when you're not expecting it is not fun.
A vagina?
That's
weird.
I had a friend when I was like a young teenager, I think like 14, 15, and her boyfriend at the time asked her to send him a spread eagle picture from the bed, and she was like, and she made that exact point. She was like, "No, I don't want to send a picture."
Are we talking like up close or
like up close?
Okay,
like
because I was going to say otherwise you're going to need someone to help you.
Yeah, you're going to need the selfie sticks were not a thing back then, believe it or not. I
want a selfie stick in a vagina with the camera.
What about
that would be fun.
What about a GoPro in a vagina?
No, I've seen that.
I've also seen that, and I don't like how it looks. Wish my dick had a GoPro.
I remember, so I could play that shit back in
slow-mo. We only making the highlights. Tell my mama, I only want my whole life to only be high. We're only making the highlights.
I remember the first time I heard of someone receiving a picture of a penis. Mm-hmm. I don't even know when it was. If I had to guess, it was probably 2003.
Okay.
Someone
Marilyn Manson's Golden Age of Grotesque had just come out and graced listeners' ears with "This is the new shit."
It's someone I was really good friends with, still friends with. I won't say because I don't know if that's a rare
one.
Yeah, it's one of the very few. Not close friends, but I'd still consider her a friend. But she told me I was friends with this kid, and his older brother was a little weird, and he just sent a erect penis picture on AOL Instant Messenger.
Ooh.
I'm talking back in the day.
Topical.
And I was like it had never come to mind that you could send a picture of your penis. Yeah. And this is on he had to take a digital camera.
Yeah, back
upload
in the day.
it to the computer,
and
which took a while. And then fire it off over AOL Instant Messenger, and it would just have that image link, and you could title what the image is.
It takes
so
a
you
lot
probably
of work.
could have. Yeah, that's
dedication to the game.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many dick pics these days, because it's so easy and accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've made it too accessible.
How do we make dick pics less accessible for people?
I think the phone should block you. You watch Black Mirror?
Yeah.
You remember that Black Mirror where people would become blurred out if they didn't do good enough in society?
Right.
We blur out dicks. Anything that looks like a dick.
Can we just
blur
blur
out
out
a picture
dicks
of a
in
corn
general?
dog? It gets blurred out. Sorry.
I think we should just blur out dicks in general.
No, because then we have that weird Japanese porn. I need to see a dick penetrating a woman for me to.
That's the only time it's not blurred out.
Yeah.
Like your penis is blurred out all the time as well.
Well, no, I got to make sure it's not turning black and blue.
Okay,
from,
when you're
hypothermia.
When you're alone. No.
Yeah, this doesn't work. Flawed.
Well, if the black because if the black universe knows you're not a good enough person and can zone you out, it knows sending dick pics is bad.
Yeah.
So it'll just zone out your dick when you try to send a dick pic.
I'm thinking it's just the camera. Anytime it identifies
a penis,
it blurs.
But then the technology is going to be flawed at first, and it's just going to blot out all penis-shaped things. So
that's what I mean. If you're trying to take a picture of a hot dog at a fair, because
a popsicle.
Yeah, that's fine.
The Washington Monument, a canoe.
We lose
a burrito.
We lose some. Okay, no one's dick looks like a burrito.
I mean, it a Jimmy John sandwich.
You mean it's cut in half?
I mean,
and there's egg leaking out of it.
Not all burritos have egg.
That's a big mistake.
All of your burritos have egg because you know what's up.
Yeah,
but not all.
One time I got a burrito that was just egg. They totally misread my order. And I didn't go back to that place for like a year.
I can't imagine.
Yo,
I'm
you know
trying
how
to
I am?
fathom, because the bite, because it's all wrapped
yeah.
up. You
No.
can't see what's in it, and you just. I'm picturing you specifically taking a bite of a just egg burrito.
Well, there was like other, you know what I mean? There was your lettuce, tomato.
Oh, I
sour
was thinking
cream.
just egg.
No,
Like, it
but
was
I
nothing
said
but-
chicken with egg, and she said with egg, and I said yeah. And then I get this, and it took a couple bites, you know, because I'm like,
You're thinking it's just
it's
no
coming.
chicken yet.
And then I eventually like cut it down the middle, and I looked, and I'm like, this is just fucking egg. And then I didn't say anything because, you know, I'm riddled with anxiety, and I don't like sending food back. It's no one's fault.
Nor do you like
We just-
confrontation.
No, I mean I like the occasional confrontation when I feel like I could really, but yeah, I'm not gonna.
you're feeling
Someone's
randy
doing a
enough.
job,
Yeah.
and they didn't personally harm me. They just didn't understand my order and think I'm an absolute monster. That was the problem. It wasn't that I got at just egg burrito. It's that they thought I was the type of person that
To
would be
get a
interested
just
in
egg
just
burrito.
an egg burrito.
Like they were looking at you from the kitchen. They're like, that guy? That's the guy. That's
Yeah,
getting
because you
just
know they
egg burrito?"
told everybody. They're like, this motherfucker's just eating eggs with.
Thought you were like
fillings.
a weird vegetarian.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard to do. I just went back to that restaurant. They
Now
gave me
you know
the
what
egg
I have to go through.
separately on a little plate, and I had to put it. I've never once had a
This is
consistent
confusing.
order. It's just add a fried egg in the burrito.
It's not that hard.
And I get scrambled. I get to where the yolk's been cooked to death. I get an egg just loosely on the side. And I'm like, guys, I don't know what more I can do.
One time it was completely
Sounds
cooked burrito fillings mixed with raw egg.
Yeah, they gave me like a Rocky type smoothie.
Oh.
And I climbed a lot of stairs. And
I
then I,
just-
shitted everybody.
I just, you shitted and farted and camed in your pants?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I wasn't wearing pants.
the holy trinity.
Yeah. That would be relieving.
If you shitted and farted and camed at the same
Yeah.
time.
But how many reactions and comments are you getting on your dick on
I'm
Facebook?
thinking at least above 100 reactions. Bad ones, angries and wows.
Do you think you're getting some like
a lot of sads.
do you think you're getting some hearts? Do you think you're getting some private messages afterwards from some women who are interested and
I
a
would-
couple of men
I would like to
and me?
well, of course, I would like to think that you're the first. I would like to think that you're subscribed
posted
to
the
all my
picture.
Facebook. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I took the photo.
You took
a
the-
real artful,
Took the photo,
tasteful,
took the
dick,
photo, sucked it, posted it, and then.
man. I didn't suck
Oh,
your
he
dick.
did. Don't
I
let him
kissed
fool
the
you,
tip
folks.
a bunch.
No, he jerked it off with his dry hand and kissed the tip 3 times
Yeah,
and
I
said,
know
"You
what
like
you
that,
like."
Daddy?" And I was
Okay,
like,
I didn't say anything. We both
You-
don't want to
no,
hear my
you
voice.
Did. You did. You said it in the Ray Romano voice. You were like,
Daddy? The Ray
"Oh,
voice.
There it is.
The Ray voice is what I said. Is destroying my throat. I'm
I,
very certain of it.
I
I've
went.
tried to stop. But
So I actually did something this week.
Okay, weird.
I went and saw Eliza Schlesinger yesterday.
yeah, no one knows who that is.
Apparently, a lot of people know who she is because that theater was packed, and I had never heard of her before. And I went, and it was very funny. But the takeaway I got from it is that her like white person voice that she does is the Ray Romano voice,
Nice.
and it was really fucking with me the entire time.
Good. I'm
because-
glad I could ruin
Because
an event for
she
you.
was doing white people voice, and it kind of sounded like Ray, and like it real. I just thought of you the whole time, so I
Good.
want you to know that in my personal life, when I'm actually venturing out and doing something, you still ruin it.
I try very hard.
Well, you succeed, good sir. There
Thank
should be a
you.
medal for the things that you do.
There should. I'll take a purple heart.
You should
Not
be,
the medal, just a man's purple heart.
You should be iced out in men's purple hearts.
I'll take a heart that's been soaking in lean for a week.
So Future's heart
Yeah, Future's big, beautiful heart.
and old Gucci's heart.
Yeah. So yeah, that's your takeaway. You got over 100 likes, a lot of bad comments. You think it's a lot of what the fucks?
Yeah, a lot of what the fucks. I feel like there may be some private messages I may have to sway, but I feel like they're all going to be from people that I don't want sending me private messages.
Oh, yeah.
Good private messages about my dick.
Well, I specifically remember one time, when Facebook first started doing the thing where you like something and it shows you what you've liked or commented on,
Yeah.
like when that first started popping off. One of my friends had like commented on a picture of a man in his boxer briefs showing his morning wood. And apparently it's just like one of those guys, because it was like, wow, I woke up like this, like a
Yeah.
joke. And it seemed like all the comments were people like, this is something this guy would do, your wild card friend. And there was a couple women who were like, not too bad, and like winky emojis
Yeah.
and shit. And I was like, wow, that actually worked out for you. And it looked like a real average dick. It wasn't
Right,
like a
nothing spectacular.
monstrosity in some boxer briefs.
I feel like we harp on porn almost every episode. It comes up at least one point or another.
No, it comes.
But I just wanted to say that I appreciate a normal sized penis in porn more than
yeah.
I do a gigantic dick. For some reason, I don't know why.
I like seeing a real average-looking man's body. in
Yeah,
general.
that too.
Even
That
if
makes
his
me
dick's
feel
a little
better
bigger.
about myself. Yeah.
Because I feel like when I was a kid, I would watch porn and I'd be like, why is this like weird man's body? Like, how did he get into porn? Like, his dick isn't big and he's just got a weird body.
Yeah.
And now I've become that man.
Yeah.
I just have a weird body and
And
like
now
a
it
normal
makes
dick.
sense.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, but I'm not in porn, so it still doesn't make sense.
You could be.
Yeah, but am I
if you
gonna?
wanted to be.
Fuck! I had to sneeze and it didn't fucking come.
What, that? Yeah, you must be used to that one.
Yeah, I never fucking.
How does your
Am I getting into porn amateur, or do you think I could get with a company?
I think you start amateur. You know, I think you're a real
I
underdog.
think amateur's
story.
the move now.
Amateur's the move to go. It's like the
'Cause you
amateur
can-
porn is the SoundCloud of the porn world. I'll die
Yeah.
on this hill.
It's taking over because now you can get the Pornhub like you're a partner with them. So
Yeah.
your videos are like monetized, and some of
Right,
that work.
yeah.
There's a couple videos like a couple couples I go back to. They just never show the face, and it stresses me out.
Right, because you.
Because I can't be out here jerking off to a lady with an ugly face and not knowing
No.
about it.
Well,
Like, that's gonna be upsetting.
Because I mean, well, it's like you could have been jerking off to a butterface the whole time, and you have absolutely no idea. And call me crazy, I like to see the girl's face, even if
Yeah.
I don't even need the hottest woman in the world when I'm jerking
No.
off. Give me give me a plain Jane. I don't care as long as she's easy on the eyes. You know.
we all know what we're looking for.
I'm just looking for something nice. You know, I'm not trying to jack off to anything wild. I'm just trying to get my rocks off like a normal ass guy.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Just guys being dudes. You know.
Yeah.
Dudes being
Dudes
fellas.
night out.
It's out with the boys. The boys are where it's at. The
Yeah,
boys,
there's a lot of-
the beers, the bellies, the 3Bs.
Yep. There's a lot of good amateur work out there.
There
Subscribe
is.
to our private Snapchat. We're just showing our buttholes
All
because we
the
don't
time.
take dick pics. As
No,
we said.
just exclusively men's butthole
You don't
pics.
want to send a dick pic.
No.
No one wants to see it.
No.
You don't want to see it.
All men.
If you're gonna photograph your penis for personal use, though, I will say the best option: jerk it to completion, take it right after. It always looks impressive right after.
Right
You know what I
after,
mean?
yeah,
Not
'cause
still rock hard, but when it starts to slump down, it's more plump.
It's
more
thick,
full.
It's throbbing.
It's looking
It's
good.
engorged.
It's very red.
Yeah.
There's some scrapes and abrasions
if
on
you're
it of
feeling
sorts.
bold,
very dry head.
If you're feeling
Looks like a
bold,
spider
what
web.
you do is you take.
If you're feeling mold on your penis,
if
you
you're
should
feeling
see
mold,
a doctor.
you should see a doctor right away. If
But it
you're-
does
if you're-
happen underneath, right where it meets the balls.
If you're
It all gets a
injecting,
little moldy.
if no, it doesn't. If you're injecting, if you're injecting semen into your arm, don't tell a doctor because he'll just snitch. Apparently,
Yeah, and they'll make a whole medical fucking paper on
if you want to be spicy with yourself, what you do is you take a video of yourself completing with the flash on, so it's all shiny right
I don't
afterwards.
want that at all.
Yeah, that's what a real man does. If you don't
And then
take a
you
dick
just
pic,
watch it?
well, if it's for self, it's nice to see some self review. You know, you want to, you want to check out what you're. I'm curious about what I'm working with sometimes. You know, I'm curious about the other person's perspective. I'm mindful about the space that I take up in the world. What does it look like when I'm coming in a girl's face?
I know it's bad, and
I know it's bad
too.
too, but I need to know how bad it's like you say. You know, you'll try anything, even if just to say that you don't like it, you know, just so you can still confirm that you don't like it. I'm pretty sure I look like a disgusting monster when I come, but I'll still do some self-review just to make sure.
That's upsetting.
Hey, I just need to know
That's
for
in the
myself.
cloud.
What's in the cloud?
You coming to completion on film.
For what it's worth,
On film, you're taking old 35 millimeter?
8 millimeter.
8 millimeter. No, you're taking old 35 millimeter.
Like black and white. I got a guy
Big
there
girthy
hand
shit.
cranking the film
Yeah.
the whole time.
Oh, yeah, you both are hand cranking.
It looks like that. It looks like it's that weird jerky, like black and white footage.
Yeah,
where-
it's very jerky. Come on, let's keep going with my film and jerk off part.
I don't know. I just really like the idea of me jerking off in a black and white film. You know what? I would take a black and white film style 35 millimeter film jerk off over my idea of self-filming myself coming with the flash on.
Yeah, you should.
Well,
You're
fetch me some 35 millimeter, then I feel like I could crank one out
go to
for
a garage
science.
sale.
A garage sale? Where have you seen 35 millimeter film for sale? A brand
seen-
spanking new.
Well, probably
35
not
mil.
brand spanking new.
Well, not
But
brand
you could
spanking
probably
new,
record over
blank.
it like a VHS. You just
I'm
gotta put
almost
tape over it.
100% positive you
I
cannot.
know. I know what I'm doing. You don't know
Fact check
anything.
this. Someone fact check this.
Fact check.
Fact check the whole damn
rod.
show. Fact check my rod,
Yeah.
please.
Cause you're a dry guy. Jerking it?
Yeah, I'm a dry guy.
So what is the flash doing? It's only It's only accentuating your dry penis skin.
But see, once you...
It's not glistening.
But see, if you're a dry guy, once you come, it's glistening. At least the tip is glistening.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't come like...
Oh, no, I'm not coming, and then
Let
it's
it
like...
just
yeah, it's not like...
overflow onto my penis?
no, what you do is you do that thing where you film it, and then you pinch it, and then you just watch it all. You watch the shine as it all comes out, and then you watch the shine when it's dripping out of your dick.
I think I would be in the right mind state to watch it after it happened.
I mean, you don't watch it right after it happened. You watch it a little later once you've calmed down and had a snifter of brandy.
No,
We
I
live
don't
different
think I'm
lives,
right.
you and I.
I've known this for as long as I've known you. Probably longer. As soon as I seen you, I was like, we live different lives.
Yeah, and it
that
never
guy is
stopped.
a monster. And also homosexual? Question mark?
When I saw you, I was like, crackhead? Possibly. Crack rocks in his ass?
Crackhead?
Definitely.
I'll take meth addict, but I won't have crackhead.
I definitely thought you had crack rocks in your ass.
That seems weiirly specific.
You just seem like the kind of guy.
I'm being sincere. When I met you, you were big and...
Fat.
I guess so. I didn't think, look at this
And
fat
flamboyant.
fuck. Flamboyant, yes, very much so. And I was like, maybe he's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nah.
I
I
but
like the puss, though.
yeah, shockingly.
I don't like dicks.
I think you're indifferent.
I don't want to fuck a dude.
Would you rather fuck a dude in the ass or have him blow you?
I feel like we've talked about this.
I'm sure we've talked about everything.
Are they talking?
Are
they making any type of noise?
They're making noise for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're talking.
Pleasurable noises?
It's hard to call it.
Is this dude sucking my dick and like enjoying it?
Yeah, he's
like,
not having a bad time.
Is he having like a good time?
I wouldn't say he's having like the best time of his life.
Is he enjoying it?
Yeah, he's getting something out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a 70-30.
What about when I fuck him in the ass? What's the ratio there?
Of how much he enjoys it?
Per how much I would be enjoying the act.
It's the same.
'Cause if it's 70-30, what is it for if I'm fucking him in the ass?
I meant it's 70.
Because
it's 70% work for him and 30% enjoyment.
Okay. But
I'd say the same for the ass. And he's making the same amount of noise.
I really just don't think I could keep a hard dick with hearing a man's pleasurable noises that aren't mine.
Well, that's why you got to go with a blowjob, because sometimes
then-
women sound... Because what's funny to me is you like a big sloppy deep throat video,
Who doesn't?
but sometimes the noises they make are very masculine, like it sounds.
okay,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? When you're really getting to it, they make
Yeah.
the most unfeminine noise of ever,
Right, but
and it's
some
like the
of
most
them are
arousing
hot.
thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Like there's other like
So
and then-
is this dude making those kind of noises where you can't like where it's like a girl and it just sounds like
you're gonna know it's a guy. No.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
it
know
sounds
it's a guy.
unisex, but there's gonna be brief hints from time to time that it's a man.
I just
Like,
don't
there's
know
no
if
man.
I could keep an erect dick with a man.
You could definitely keep it more in the mouth than in the butt. You know
That
how-
is 100% true.
Yeah, so you gotta go mouth.
I
fuck a
was
guy in the
I was
mouth.
feeling mouth the whole goddamn time. I just
Fuck
didn't.
a guy in the mouth.
Just fuck
I
him.
knew it. It's always.
What about you?
Yeah, you gotta go mouth.
You also never
A mouth's
answered
a mouth.
You also never answered the Facebook question. How many likes and comments do you think you'd get if you posted a dick pic?
I don't get much traction at all because I never post on Facebook.
So
but it could be.
I was saying
like,
it'd be a big event if you did.
yeah, it could be very wild. I don't know. Got a lot of family on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I don't think I would hit 100. I don't have that many friends. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really look at Facebook.
I think I have like quite a.
Yeah, you
quite
have a
few.
lot of friends.
Yeah.
I have maybe 400 or something.
Yeah.
Like not, and I think a lot of them have like deactivated or just stopped using. Like I don't see a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, I think regardless of who uploads a picture of their penis, there's gonna definitely be some solid traction.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting any inquiries like, "Wow, look at that! Can I hop on that, fella?" You know what I mean?
Is that what they're verbatim saying to you?
I hope so.
If a woman
With a lot of
if
pauses.
a woman
A lot of
approached-
ellipses.
if a woman approached you and said, "Let me hop on that fella," would you let her?
Yeah, if she says it just like that, that's fine. If she's like
Says it in my
pausing-
1930s radio voice.
No, if she's like, "Oh, look at that! Let me hop on that, fella." That sounds like someone who's never had sex before.
Yeah, it sounds
so
like
I
someone
probably
who's
won't
ready to
that.
do the sex.
I don't think I'm ready to take anybody's virginity for the rest of my life.
I
Good
mean,
on
yeah,
that.
it is technically a lifelong contract if you do.
Yeah, that's just it's just wild.
You ever just think about
You ever
like
just-
putting your head down and like running into a wall?
Not so much. I think about driving my car into walls a lot.
Walls specifically?
Well, like some structure that.
Just crashing your car into something.
Yeah.
You ever think about swerving into oncoming traffic?
Yeah.
All the time.
I think about swerving off of any sort of heightened road.
nonstop.
nonstop.
I constantly think about like speeding as fast as I can and doing like a really sharp flip and like flipping the car over and seeing how many flips I could get out of it.
What's your goal with that? Death or just fun? A little of both? Fun mixture?
Fun with the thrill of possible death, but I also kind of want to know how many flips I can do. Like I feel okay, because here's what I'm picturing. Whenever I come back from Byron, I'm coming from Byron to Rockford. I take Route 2, and then I usually go all the way up to Harrison, and I just go straight down Harrison. And there's like that big stretch there on like it's not the west side of town, it's like the south side of town.
Yeah.
Where it goes, and then there's that bridge right there, right before Rosecrans.
Bridge that looks like you're gonna just drive off the face of the earth.
That's what I'm thinking. Get to the top of that bridge where it's at the top of the hill where Rosecrans is. So get like the momentum going up the hill. Try to get to 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
Sharp flip over and see how many flips I can get going forward. I would like to think that with the angle of the flip, I would keep going straight down the street, but I'm also not opposed to flipping the car and going on and destroying some property with it.
Okay, so how many flips are you envisioning in your head, realistically?
7.
7? I could see that.
Because I'm like 100 miles an hour. You know, it's a truck still, so it's like.
And you're like slamming on the brakes in a sharp turn.
Yeah, I'm talking like straight away, like slam on the brakes, ruin everything, like.
I just want to go 100 miles an hour and slam on the brakes. Yeah. I've always wanted to do that.
I don't, because I feel like it'll hurt, like with a seatbelt and everything. Like I feel like it's just gonna hurt. I feel like it'll hurt.
It'll probably hurt, yeah, but I don't think it'll be that bad.
See, but that's what's fucked up about me is I won't do that because it's like I know I'll just keep driving afterwards and I'll be in pain. If I flip the car, there's a chance that might be the last thing I do. So it's like if that's gonna hurt, because there's only 2 outcomes there. It hurts like crazy and I die, and that's how I go, or I live and I'm insane after that.
Yeah, I mean it's
just sounds like I'm like the wall right there. Just head down, just right.
I've always wanted to drive like 100 miles an hour and then slam my car into park. That's gotta ruin everything.
Like the whole bottom
drops
your
transmission.
Out. Yeah, it's gotta fall out. There's no way it doesn't fall out.
My body falls out.
You just die.
My spleen falls out.
Like your steering column goes into your chest and you die. That's what happens.
Oh. Yeah, I think about a lot of
I want it
things.
to be like a movie flip, you know, like where they see the car.
I don't think it would be though.
I see. That's what because movies.
Yeah.
Like we were talking, like I feel because I want to do the flip, and I want it to be like in slow mo, where it's like you see him and he's just like smiling and like flipping around, you know.
Slow
but I know it's just gonna be horrible and painful.
No, and you got too much shit in your car.
I got way too much shit. There's gonna be old beefaroo bags and jewel pods hitting me in the face. It's gonna be awful.
I always, and I think I've said it before, like specifically when I'm not driving and we're like, going on like a long road trip and we're on a highway and the highway becomes elevated, all I can picture is us driving off. How we would die, what order we would die in, what the screams would sound like.
Horrific.
Like
just awful.
If people would come up, if I, like who I would watch, like who would die right off the bat and who I'd have to watch die and like what it would be like, which is, I think, pretty fucked to think about the time. Anytime I'm in the car with anybody and there's just even a small ditch, I'm like, will that kill us? What would it sound like? What would the impact be? They're called intrusive thoughts.
I was just about to say that. I had a weird intrusive thought the other night when I was driving. It was last night. I was driving back from the Coronado, and there was like I was on State Street, and there was like a car next to me. But like they were going the exact same speed as me, but they were like, it was a bigger car than the car I was in. And I just had like this vision of like somebody shooting through that car and shooting me while I'm driving.
Of that nonstop.
And I'm just like, why did I think that? Like, why did I even realistically think about that?
That's what every time I'm in a car, I think of all the bad things that can happen nonstop.
Same.
I also always wonder if like do you think like people who think like this, do you think my brain is not going to hold up like my whole life? Because like I feel like my brain works overtime compared to people I talk to sometimes.
Same. Yeah,
and I'm like,
I
don't
have
think
that
your brain's
thought as
working
well.
enough. And even if
I
your
think my
brain's
brain's
working like normal,
too much.
Yeah, I think because I never stop thinking, I'm like, so am I like wearing this thing out?
Are you
like,
wearing it out, or are you making it stronger?
I think I'm wearing it out.
See, because I think you might be
just nonstop thinking. That can't be healthy. I need a break.
I mean, I need a break
no
too,
break.
but there isn't. Good God, there's no break. There's never a fucking break, you know. But but I don't know. I feel like my body's used to it though.
Yeah, I feel like mine is too, but I don't think it's healthy.
No, I don't think it's
right.
healthy either.
I think I'll have
I think
dementia or something.
But man, if we're gonna get into the things our bodies are used to that aren't healthy, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay.
Well, my body is weirdly healthy. You know what I mean? Like I don't get like diarrhea.
Right.
I don't get like my stomach never gets upset. I feel like I'm relatively healthy for what I do to my body. I wouldn't say I'm a
I would
healthy
say
person.
I would say the same about myself minus the heart.
Yeah.
But I feel like the heart is better because of like how often do you hear about people who have a condition like mine living a lifestyle like I do? You know?
Well, yeah, bad life.
And like I don't have any like issues with it. Like I go to the doctor and like my blood pressure's fine, my cholesterol's fine, my lipids are fine, like everything's fine.
My cholesterol is high apparently.
Cut back on the dairy.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's the stress.
Does stress give you cholesterol?
I'm pretty sure.
Fact check.
Yeah, someone fact check it. I'm pretty sure it's like stress.
I'm gonna look this up right now because I need to know if stress gives you cholesterol.
I think it doesn't help. I mean, stress doesn't help anything. They say, and there's
stress just isn't good for you. But I don't know if it gives you cholesterol.
I don't know. I feel like I was told that.
The top three are: does stress cause acne? Does stress cause ulcers? And does stress cause shingles?
I don't know about shingles, but for sure the other two. Shingles. I came down with a case of shingles.
Does stress cause cholesterol problems? Interesting.
Yeah.
There is compelling evidence that your level of stress can cause an increase in bad cholesterol indirectly. For example, one study found that stress is positively linked to having less healthy dietary habits, a higher body weight, and less healthy diet, all of which are known risk factors for high cholesterol.
Yeah.
So the stress itself does not cause you cholesterol, but the lifestyle choices that can come from high stress can give you bad cholesterol.
Yeah. Makes sense. We're scientists.
I mean, you know, when we're wearing lab coats, I believe we're scientists.
Yeah.
When we're
My lab coat is covered in feces.
my lab
from
coat
recent experience.
has lots of burn holes in it.
Research and Development Department of
That-
the Dapper Dads. We put
We put millions of dollars into research for this show. I don't think you got when we say that like we're not bleeding money anymore. It's because we were putting we probably put close to $1 billion into research for this thing before we got the final product.
we put liquid whiteout on a bee and it died.
We took some pepperoni and we tried curing it with dog breath, and the dogs got stronger, but the pepperoni died.
There's a lot of monkey research.
A lot of cages
can't-
of monkeys.
We can't get into it, but we have monkeys.
And by cages of monkeys, I mean one giant like ape house like they have at the Brookfield Zoo.
Yeah.
We let them free roam.
They've become powerful.
They are more powerful than us, and I 100% believe they are establishing a government behind our backs. 'Cause every time I go into the monkey pen, they always look like they just got done talking about something,
Lot of
and I
whispering.
walked in and they got quiet.
A lot of whispering. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, not much.
And then you're like, you can talk? And they're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're like, I mean,
Fuck. They've taken up all our bad habits.
they're
Just
smoking.
drink and smoke.
But they're divisive. They have those like, you know, like how chimps are like so fucking strong they can rip your arm off and beat you with it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
This is a prosthetic.
They rip people's faces off.
This is my right arm.
Yeah, actually, all of my limbs are prosthetics from the ape science that we had to do to make a top quality product for you guys. I really hope you guys understand that I can't feel it when a girl sucks on my thumbs anymore, because I wanted to bring you,
your favorite thing.
It was one of my favorite things in the entire world, and I
All about the
sacrificed it for
thumbs.
my fans because I love you guys so much for some reason, even though
The
you
amount
do
of times
very
I've had
little for me.
The amount of times I've had to hear you through a wall go, bitch, stop sucking my dick, start sucking my thumbs.
Oh, that's all I want is my thumb sucked.
I can't lie, I gotta take a piss that I can't sit through.
Oh, I like how when you have a piss you can't sit through, you get to go
I
take
run the
it.
show.
But when I have a piss I can't sit through, I am forced to have a kidney explode, and then you won't donate to me because you keep running away from the hospital, and then you get
Yeah,
hit.
I'm never gonna donate any organs to you. Get over it.
Wish you would. I
Yeah.
wish my dapper friend would.
You're always like, give me your heart.
give me your
Give it to
purple.
me. You're always
give me your
touching me,
purple.
and I'm like, stop. And you're like, but it feels so supple and
Oh,
purple.
that right kidney feels so much more
All right,
livid.
I
and
wish I could
juicy.
continue with this, but all right, episode. We didn't even say it's 90. It's a big one, but
It is a
that's
big
it.
one.
We're not coming back. I got to piss for an hour because I take an old man.
He's gonna piss for an hour.
God, what a big chunky
Oh,
erotic.
good
pee.
God, I could hear the chunks splattering through the floor. It sounded like you were dumping
They're called stones.
It sounded like
They're
it's-
called Rolling Stones.
It sounded you were dumping a very concentrated stream of cottage cheese into the toilet. It really upset me.
Well,
I don't know if I can continue.
I bring a little cottage cheese along just in case. You know what I mean?
Of
because,
what?
Well, like, honestly, I've realized recently I've become so old that my pees take more seconds to start coming out than they used to. I've hit that. I've hit that.
There is no... How? You're not even 30. There's no way you should be
I'm
going
63.
through... There's no way your
That's the
body
time.
shobe going through this.
I don't know, man. It's that dick isn't working like it used to. It's lost its luster.
Worried about you.
I was at...
You haven't even sired an heir.
I just don't have time because I'm taking these long-winded pees.
But who will take over the Dapper fortune but our sons?
I was at a hockey game, and you know what's the worst feeling in the world is when you're in like those seats at like a sporting event and you have to keep getting up, and there's people sitting and you have to do that like
weird.
Excuse me, I was
Do you
sitting
know
next
how-
to a very little man.
Do you know how many of that I saw at the Coronado last
my
night?
God,
And it
I
was
can imagine.
always like these big hillbilly guys going to get beers while they're watching
Yeah, that's
the show.
the other problem. Because what I did was I got a $13 beer. It was 24-ounce Budweiser, and I will say, when the beers are big and expensive, I feel like they just hit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I had two of those, and I was like,
it's a mental,
wow.
it's a mental thing
That's
because you're
fine.
like,
I'll
I
take the
paid
mental
more,
thing.
so it should work.
Well, I didn't buy the first one, but then the second one, I was like, because you get that weird. That's why I don't like 24 ounces or like weird ounce beers that I'm not familiar with. Because like if I drink one like a 12-ounce can bottle. You know what I mean? I'm probably
it
not
is
feeling
what it
anything,
is,
so I
yeah.
can walk away from it, cut my losses.
But like
you drink a 24 ounce, you've got like just a hint of a buzz,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, I can't.
You're like, I can still
can't
make
live like
rational
this.
decisions.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a light something, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just got to kick this up. So yeah, I did that. I was like, had went to pee, and then I made the decision to get the beer, and then the group I was with went back to their seats, so then I had to come in afterwards, and then I was sitting there, and I was like, what is it, a hockey game period then? Because there's only 3.
I think so.
So last period, there was like 10 minutes left, and I had to pee like a monster. And I was like, well, I can make it. But then it's 10 sports minutes, and it just kept stopping. And I was like, I can't do this. I got to get up. And then, yeah, every time you got to be like, sorry, excuse me. And then
Pardon
you're
me.
like stepping on
And
the
then you got to
shoe.
decide whether you give them the ass or the dick. What's more
Yeah,
appropriate?
I always give
you
them
know?
the ass.
Always the ass. They
Yeah.
can always take a nice look.
Because it was like 6 people, and then there's always one person that hasn't noticed everyone else is standing up. So you like get to them and you're like, sorry, can I sneak by here real quick? Sorry, excuse me. And I went and took a huge pee and just smoked a fuck ton of my jewel in the bathroom.
Oh man, I will smoke to that. I can't tell you how many times. I can't even tell you how much Juul smoke I've let loose in public bathrooms.
Oh yeah.
It is ridiculous.
Because you're like, I should just be allowed to do this publicly, but I'll just do it aggressively in the bathroom.
I'm somewhat aggravated. I can't do it publicly.
Yeah.
It's not hurting anybody.
It's not, but I do get it because it's one of those things where like, yeah, us doing it would be responsible, but then you just let everyone do it,
and they won't. You know,
people got those big vapes. That's the thing. Like, I think you should be able to smoke like a Juul or like little ones. When you got those big fucking
don't
cloudy
be doing
things,
that shit. That's no good for anybody.
That's what's ruined it for everyone. That's just like a fucking sauce. This hockey game also had fireworks, and I was not prepared. Have you ever
Indoor?
yeah.
Interesting.
Right by the banners and
That
shit.
is a
To
fire
Kickstart
hazard.
My Heart by Motley Crue. And I was like, and
I'm not mad about it.
Huge bursts of flame right up to the banners. And I'm like, this isn't going to end well. But have you ever had fireworks go off when you have absolutely no anticipation of them?
I
And
mean,
it's
like around the neighborhood,
Yeah, I mean,
you
like,
know, where you
in an
play
event.
gunshots or not in an event.
yeah,
no.
that's what I mean. Like, obviously, they're going to come out. We're in the home arena. And then, yeah, they bring out the flames. And I'm like, flames? And then it's like, pow, 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 pow. And you're like, oh my God, I better die.
Yeah, I
'cause
feel
don't wanna
like
get
I feel
trampled.
like publicly they should have like a thing about that, and because of like vets with PTSD and stuff. Because I feel like that
also
would trigger.
a lot of strobe lights. I keep going to things that have so many strobe lights, and I'm like, I'm surprised we're still allowed to do
I just
this.
feel like it's very triggering to have fireworks indoors for a lot of reasons.
It was startling. Even after it had happened, they kept like sporadically happening, and every time I was like, fucking stop. What are we doing? It was impressive though.
Delicious silence.
Yeah, we're just gonna let it linger a bit. Here.
We're gonna
This is episode 90.
we're gonna take a brief pause and talk to you, the listener. That's right. This is
Are we
another
doing
moment
this again?
where we're speaking directly to you. This is Slim talking directly to you. Hi, how you doing? How is your are you having a good dick day? No. If you're a woman, are you having a nice pussy day? Are you feeling good about yourself?
No,
What constitutes a nice pussy day?
Plumpness?
Just feeling fresh?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, fresh.
Submit
Not
to
a
us.
period. I
Ladies,
guess.
submit to us. Let us know what a good pussy day feels like for you. I just want you all to know
Probably
that
fresh.
that you're all so very special and wonderful, and everything that has a shape has an end, and you will die someday.
Okay.
But
we go.
have a really good time while you're here, and don't let what anyone thinks about you bother you. Just know that deep
Just
down
think about it
inside,
all the time.
if you're worried about being a bad person, because I know you probably are, because a lot of us do worry, just know that you are, and
You're the worst.
and everyone else is too. So don't feel too bad about it, because for everything that you feel bad about yourself, there's somebody out there who has 100 things that are 100 times worse than yours. So at the end of the day, you're really not doing too bad.
Beautiful. Do we want to get into some submissions?
I think I need to affirm people for 3 more hours, and then we
Okay.
can get into some submissions.
Well, we can do a side podcast that's just you talking to no one.
I think that would be fun.
Would it?
Just
You
an
down
hour
here
and a
by
half.
yourself?
An hour and a half of me just giving positive affirmations to people.
There's probably a podcast like that.
There probably is.
Everything's taken.
Everything?
Yeah.
I feel like we could figure something out.
A brand new podcast idea?
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
You cook, but you can only cook using like hobo supplies.
Okay.
But you have to vividly describe what you're cooking while it's
I was gonna say,
happening.
this is an audio podcast?
It's an audio with a video,
Okay.
but nothing syncs up.
Okay. Yeah, that we've
You
been
have-
through that.
You
yeah.
have to piece it together.
Yeah, what you got to do is you got to slow the speed of the audio down 0.018 times.
That's an actual factual tip for you
That's
guys right
what
there.
was wrong with our video. And I want to tell you, this podcast has caused me great deals of stress, which has led to high cholesterol, as we've proven earlier in the episode.
Can't stop
but I will
shoving
tell you,
Whataburger down his throat.
nothing, and I mean nothing, has made me more stressed out than when we introduced the video and the audio wouldn't sync up. You know how hard it is to figure out that you need to slow it down 0.018 negative?
Something
times?
tells me it's the type of stress that makes a man crack.
Yeah, I'm surprised we made it through that, to be completely
I
honest.
am also surprised we made it through it.
like
You
I
really
said-
buckled down and dedicated yourself to that.
And ever since, it's been smooth sailing, which I'm sure me saying this will cause the sails to burst into flames.
Just like
And the
everything else you
captain
touch.
shoots himself in the throat.
You have a Midas touch, but everything bursts into flames.
Okay.
What's the first thing you burn down?
By my choosing, or
Yeah.
just because of?
Okay, so like you wake up one morning, you're like going about your day, you you rub your face, you're getting ready. Go step in the bed, you go check your phone, boom, burst in the flame. Holy, what? And you're like, oh God, and you're like trying to put it out, and then you like go to put it out in something else, you grab burst in the flames, you're like, holy shit! And so like you eventually figure it out, you get some gloves on, you put the fires out, and you're like, okay, you make the connection that everything you touch lights on fire. You sit for a moment, you reflect. You realize you've been given an ungodly power, and now you cannot be stopped, and no one can stop you. What is the first thing you burn down?
Your house.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And then I go to a bar and I let them slide me a drink. And
You
then when
catch
it
it
hits
and it
my
bursts
hand,
into
it bursts
flames.
in flames, and I make it their problem. What the fuck?
I feel like that's what you would do. You wouldn't go for like immense power like most people.
No.
You would just start doing it to fuck with people and
Oh,
just
yeah.
really make
Yeah.
problems.
Any sort of power that has been supplied to me,
Can you
I'm using for shenanigans.
I'd like to think of some movie tropes, like we're at a concert and like someone pushes you and a glove comes off and you're like, no, and then like just fire.
Someone crowd surfing and I catch them and they burst into flames and I'm like, who the fuck did that?
Jesus! Everyone else is bursting into flames around you.
Someone hands me the microphone to sing and it bursts into flames.
Blows up. Who do you kill?
Bouncers.
No, what rapper do you kill when that microphone
Oh.
explodes?
G-Eazy.
Oh.
I work my way through the crowd.
We're calling it Soundset 2019.
just
Folks.
bursting.
Drama kills
You just
G-Eazy
see
with his
people
fire starter
exploding as I
powers.
touch people on the shoulder to get to
And
the front.
G-Eazy is horribly
Yeah.
rapping in front of everyone.
And he's so scared as I come to him and people keep bursting into flames.
Because no one
And
can
I'm
stop
like,
you. No one can stop the
Yeah,
man.
security comes and I just touch them together.
The
and make 'em
only
blow up
man who
bigger.
can stop the man that's bursting people into flames is a sniper that's well trained and very far away. In fact, I would say the angel of Chris Kyle, but we all know that guy's burning in hell. So I would say the demon embodiment of Chris Kyle comes back and shoots you in the head as you try to go kill G-Eazy. But I think you get to kill G-Eazy right
Oh,
before
yeah.
he shoots you, because
As I
I'm not
fall.
having a fantasy where G-Eazy doesn't die.
What I would love to do if I could burst people into fire before, I would love to be patted down aggressively by stupid bouncers going into somewhere, and then
And
like
just-
turn around and be like, "Let me pat you down," and then touch them and burst them into flames.
Hey,
Be like,
buddy, that
"Whoops."
looks like a gun. And just because I like to think no matter what, it is instant engulfment.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's not.
It's gotta be.
No, okay. At first I want it to be instant engulfment, but then I want you to be able to like hone it in eventually to where you can just like touch, like someone's bugging. Like you see somebody like fucking with me, and you're like, okay, so you just like go up and like touch their shoulder and like start a fire on the back of their shirt, and they're just still going at me as they're slowly just starting to be engulfed in flames. But then I like to think when you're mad, you're just like, you know what, fuck you, and then just boom.
Yeah, then
This is a power you should not have.
Oh, of course.
This is
not.
power we should not have.
And then I accidentally touch you sometime.
Yeah.
And that's the trope of the movie. And I
You touch-
cry at your
no,
ashes.
you
and I
touch-
touch myself,
you
and it doesn't work.
No, you touch me and I don't burn. I'm the only one who doesn't.
No. So I touch everyone you love.
Yeah, and they
so
burn.
you feel the pain I feel
Yeah,
waking up every day.
having to live with me
Yep.
in our bunk bed, in
Yeah.
our Pee Wee
No,
Herman style funhouse.
I've touched the bunk bed to get up, and it
Yeah.
burned. And then I touched the fridge and
It burned.
spoiled all the food.
Not just spoiled, burned it to cinders.
I flushed the toilet, and it
The toilet
burned,
lit
and
on
I was
fire.
sitting on it. It was unpleasant.
You
I
jizz
turned-
fire.
Yeah, that already happens.
No, I can't.
And by jizz fire, I mean it's very painful. When
If
it
you
comes
jizz
out.
fire, is it like shooting out like a flamethrower, or like you're just cum droplets, like wet little drops of fire?
No, it's shooting out like a flamethrower.
Hell yeah, that's
Like
so...
Elon Musk's flamethrower. $500 buy us one, so we can compare it to my penis.
so we can go outside and shoot it off at the cabin, baby.
Yep.
Can you imagine being those
big allegedly?
Can you imagine those troopers? It's like nighttime, and we're just out there screaming drunk song. You know, we're just out there like, "Cause all my chicks go grits," just with a flame.
I think
What
you
the
just
fuck?
I think you just lock the door and draw the blinds if you're in the trooper house.
Yeah, you just kind of wait
You
for
don't
those
fuck
men to
it.
stop.
Yeah, you just wait for
No
their
reinforcement.
preservation.
Everyone's
to be done.
gonna think you drank too many beers out at the Ranger post. There's a bunch of guys screaming "Suede" with a flamethrower. Yeah, in the
We
background.
grew up
You just-
on the same advice, but my time was right. Keep a place free.
That's the
Those
only-
howling wolves are back, and now they've brought fire. And it's just like so bright. People at the campsite are like, "What is that?"
Oh
like,
God, the wolves are back and they brought fire.
come get us garbage for. Yeah, fucking come get me.
The wolves
trooper.
are back. The wolves are back and they brought fire. Damn it, Johnson! Did you get into the beer again? No,
No,
sir.
but they did.
No, but they did. Do you
You're gonna
slide
fucking
on
die.
all your nights like this?
It's just a lot of Frank Ocean. The one is crying a bunch. The other one's on fire.
The one's crying a bunch. That little guy just took 3 falls on a picnic table.
I don't think I should address it. I need backup.
I
It's
need
going to take a while.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll send someone out there. Send that kid that we gave the fake badge to that one time. You know, the kid with cancer. Yeah, send him out there with a gun.
I feel like they just don't come over.
No.
I feel like they
Would
just...
you come over?
No. Well, I mean, if
If
I
you
heard
seen me
bangers
shirt-
and all the beer,
Yeah.
I'd be over in a heartbeat.
But if you saw a flamethrower,
I'd come over. I wouldn't step onto the
I would
property.
saunter over
Yeah.
and look and
There's
be like,
too many.
hey.
That's the worst part is there's too many areas where people can pop through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're
Those
like,
one girls was yelling at us last year.
that's because I started yelling at them. If I
I
yell,
was
shorty
tripping
yell
balls.
back.
I was tripping balls. I don't remember. I just remember people yelling through the bushes, and I was like,
Yeah.
"They're all bushes talking."
There weren't even bushes.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
All right, we want to do some submissions. You want to pull up that voicemail that is...
This suspicious and weird voicemail.
Yeah, this is truly... I forget what the voicemail sounds like. Maybe we should update the greeting because it's been a while.
It has been a while.
But we do ask for like a fun fact, and this might be the first time that we've gotten like a fun fact. I wouldn't say fun, but we got quite a
There's
fact.
nothing fun about it.
Yeah.
There's a note I want to say about this, but I'll play it.
Yeah.
And then.
Let the people know.
Yeah.
Hi, did you know that Boris Karloff had a mark on the right side of his face? In the movies, they made it look like a hole, but in actuality, he was actually missing part of his teeth. on that side of his face, so it made it look more sunken in. And I'm pretty sure he would take off. He got dentures eventually, but he would take off that side for the specific part of the film in the original Frankenstein. All right, Boris Karloff. There you go. There's your fun fact.
All right. There's your fun fact.
Th-
Imagine being...
That's what I wanted to point out is he almost said it in almost, there was a slight bit of snideness at the end. Like, there's your fun fact.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine,
that man was very drunk.
That man's drunk, but imagine you're drunk and that's your go-to fact.
That's your fun fact? Is that what you hit girls with at
Yeah,
bars?
that's what I mean.
Like, is that your
And
go-to
you have
for
it-
people? Is
and
that
you-
what you think is fun?
And you present it like that. Like, that's almost not a fact just because you so poorly rattled it off. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
I'm drunk and someone wants a fact and I have one on deck like that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much more solid with it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
I'm
like I have a
delivering
solid
it very...
opinion. You know,
I'm delivering
how
it so
pressed-
good that I'm lying to you and you believe it.
Yeah,
'Cause you've
I
seen me when
want-
I'm drunk and I'm just like...
Yeah, I believe everything you
You
say.
know that there was supposed to be a fifth person on Mount Rushmore, and it was Obama. But back when it was carved, and people like believe me because I'm drunk and I'm just very.
I start
sincere.
talking. I'm like, if you watch the original film edit of the episode 4 of Star Wars, and I mean the film when it was cut on reel-to-reel film, you see George Lucas jerking off in the background on one of the scenes in Tatooine,
one of the
and you
midgets
don't. The midget hung himself in the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
and George Lucas
Jerked off on
jacked off in this Tatooine. It's when Luke is looking at the two suns. If you look in the distance, you see George Lucas very, very calmly and elegantly jerking his young 70s
But it
dick back in the
only
day.
works if you play Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, and you got to
It-
start money when the first little person pops
When
up.
Han shoots Greedo, you play money, and then it actually syncs up, right? And you see that Han shot first, and Greedo, I don't know what it is. People hate it. I love you though. You're a fantastic. Have I ever told you how much I love you?
Yeah, and you're just telling me, and I'm like, I've never seen Star Wars. Stop telling me.
I'm like, I love you so. You remind me so much of Luke Skywalker because you're so brave and pretty, and you're gonna get in a car accident like Mark Hamill is gonna fuck up your face. The lady at a tarot reading told me one time. She told me the exact day you were gonna die, but said if I told you that I would die too, so I have to live with this constantly. It's why I drink so much, and you're my best friend, and I love you.
You're so cool, and I'm gonna give you money.
You're so cool. I'm gonna do that. You just won't let me.
Yeah, because you weren't in a good spot in life.
Am I ever in a good spot in life?
You're not in a good spot when you're so drunk on the sidewalk. And that's the only time people want to give me money is when they're blackout drunk on the sidewalk.
It's because
and
I
can't
can
stand
let
up
my
anymore.
walls down and tell you how much I love you, damn it.
You are always telling me how much you love me.
Yeah, because I love you.
Just not with that much vigor. Just
well,
not in front of the Bjork star.
that was a very special moment, and I will never forget it, okay?
I won't either.
Because
I've been berated, but boy, have I never been berated like that.
Because that was such a good, weird, bad, fucked up day. I loved it. I am so happy to see what this next one brings.
I hope it's so much better.
I also hope it's so much better.
Yeah. So, yeah,
That was it was indeed a fun. I wouldn't call it a fun. It was a fact.
yeah.
It was indeed a fact.
Well, I haven't checked the facts, so.
I also haven't checked the fact. God only knows. Hope you're doing okay out there, bud. Hope you found your way home and you weren't missing any organs or any money.
Yeah. I hope that woman that you were also telling that fact to.
Fellatiated you properly.
You know, I just left. I just called a number. I saw it on a light pole, and I just told him this. I should tell you too. So you know Frankenstein.
No,
It's Frankenstein's monster, actually.
he didn't mention Frankenstein till the till the end of it.
Yeah, but he reminded himself, so he's leading with that now. 'Cause it's a
Okay,
much
yeah.
better lead-in.
Okay, yeah. So he's up in his. He's hitting us with the weak
Yeah,
shit. He's
yeah,
hitting the
because
girls
he's,
with the good
he's
shit.
workshopped it.
That's fair. We'll be your workshop for your hit. Because I get it, man. You can't always go out with a wingman. Sometimes you got to be flying solo, and you got to have somebody to workshop your lines with. We will be your workshop.
Yeah.
Text 4027 Dapper with your pickup lines, and I will help you. That is a slim
We'll
promise.
be your wingman. We've been someone's wingman.
Oh, we've been.
I'm like a-
You've been my wingman before.
Oh yeah, I'm a great wingman.
You're a fantastic
Yeah.
wingman.
I know what to say. People are shocked with the lines I have.
Oh no, you are. I knew I could rely on you, and every time I've relied on you, you've been fantastic about it, and I can't thank you enough for it.
I'm a great wingman. We definitely got a Twitter DM one time that was someone was like, "How do I handle this thing with this girl?"
That we certainly did.
And I was like, "Honker boobies," and I haven't heard back from that person. So
Could be jail.
God bless you. God bless you and the honking of the breasts.
God bless anyone who grabs breasts and goes honk honk.
Yeah.
but specifically honk honk.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some other submissions. We got a twofer from somebody. I'm not sure who. Let me look into it. Let me do some research, some background checks. All right, I'm cross-referencing some numbers.
We're all cross-referencing numbers. We're working very hard in the Dapper Dad Science Lab.
Okay, it looks like everything's come back here, and it appears to be Lemmy twice.
Just as I predicted.
Odd and unusual.
It's
peculiar.
uncharacteristic of Lemmy to reach out to
very
us.
Bizarre.
What does the young man have to say? Assuredly, it is a communication of great and vast importance if we are hearing from the all-omnipotent and mighty Leonard. What a rare treat for us.
Nevertheless, Lemmy, fastmath@badmath.com.
That's also accurate.
Said hers some quick math.
God
I'm just gonna
damn it, man.
I'm gonna start reading it as it is because people think it's me fucking it
Everyone
up.
who listens to this knows you can't spell. Why don't you help yourself?
Everybody can't spell. It's an epidemic.
And nobody can spell. Is everyone drunk when they're submitting to us? Is that what people... Are we
Probably.
just your whore when you get drunk, everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone listening to this?
I'd
Are
say
we your
70-30.
whore? I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I know what I am.
I'm okay with it.
I'm re-listening through the catalog and got to episode 81. 12 beers is 144 fluid ounces.
Attaboy.
1 gallon is 128 fluid ounces. You guys drank 1 gallon is a pint of liquid in 2 hours, which is impressive because the sheer volume of liquid you guys drank. Yeah, I don't need to be reminded of this. Of course
thank
it
you.
was a fucking lot of liquid. I was there.
But the science behind it is damning now that I think about it.
Yeah, we drank a gallon.
So,
over a gallon.
So that goes, okay, no, now that goes to show that I could, because you know how they say you can't drink a gallon of milk and not throw up?
Yeah.
I definitely could have done that then.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, clearly I can if I can
Well,
put more
I
than
think
a gallon
they
of beer
say
in
you
me.
can't, like, chug it. What's the time
Nobody
limit?
can chug a gallon of anything. That's just not, if you chug a gallon of...
You can.
You can, you'll puke. You can't chug a gallon
you
of
can
something
die.
and not puke. Yeah,
like that radio station that made people chug a gallon of water
and then
they died.
that lady drowned from the inside out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. That's crazy.
That's bad.
And yeah, I don't want to be reminded of it. It was obviously... You think a gallon of beer is a lot? You should have seen the sheer amount of liquid that came out of my body for the next 17 hours.
I was going to say, I'm surprised you had any blood left afterwards.
Lost 8 pounds.
Attaboy.
And I gained it right back.
Attaboy. That's my dad right there.
I ate Papa John's after that.
That's why you gained 8 pounds.
You ever
after
have...
that.
You throw up a bunch and you're sick and you're like, I don't know what to eat. So then you just... make the worst choice.
Yeah. Always make a bad choice.
Yeah. And you're like, it's always
get
like
food
this.
poisoning, eat Chipotle right afterwards.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of liquid. I knew that. I'll never forget that. The other one from old Leonard himself comes from hotshit@devilhole.com. I wonder if that's a domain. I'd like to buy it if it is.
I would also like to buy devilhole.com.
Devilhole?
I got ideas. Get at me.
Here's some would you rathers. So this one's better. This is what I like. Give us would you rather. Someone give us some fuck, marry, kills. Have we ever had those?
I don't think we've ever had fuck, marry,
I would like
kills.
a good group of very bizarre fuck, marry, kills. I'm not even
Please.
talking about people. It can be things.
It can be
whatever.
It can be
Like,
whatever
really,
you want.
Make a really wild one. Give us your wildest.
That is our new Dapper proclamation.
Yeah, that's our new daiquiri. Is
Daiquiri.
Weird fuck, marry, kills.
That is our new Dapper proclamation. Go forth and bring us the weirdest marry, fuck, kills that you can.
Yeah, just throw it out there. I feel like we've gotten one or two, but I want a good group of just really crazy ones. I saw one the other day that was items, and it really shook it up for me. So yeah, here's some would you rathers. We'll take these two. I also like the this or that's. These are all good. Not necessarily what I'm about to read, but would you rathers, this or that, fuck, marry, kills. Give us these type of things.
Yeah.
So first one here: kill one kid to save 10, but only you save the kids, or let all 10 die, but people know you stood by watching them die.
Either way, it's fucked. Because either people know you killed one kid or 10 kids.
That's the thing is it doesn't say that people know you killed the kid. But I'd assume they would have to make this more interesting.
Yeah,
but they know
because-
you saved 10.
I thought it was they don't know you saved 10.
No. Or yeah, only you know. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like either way, you're fucked because people think you either killed one.
Well,
people
then it's
think
more...
you specifically killed one kid, or you just let 10 kids die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's
That's
worse,
a doozy.
actually murdering one child or letting 10 die, I guess is the question.
I mean, it all depends. I'd say it's worse to murder one kid.
I would also say it's worse to murder.
But yeah, I mean, like,
Am I standing by and just like watching these kids get like eviscerated or something? Or
Yeah,
like,
I'd like
am
to
I
think
like
to make it
struggling
more-
to help them, and as I'm trying to help them, they die?
To make it more interesting, I'd say if you watch them die, everyone knows that you could have saved them.
Ah.
That makes it. Yeah, make your would you rather's very tight sealed so that we don't have
We have
to-
so many. We know.
Yeah,
You guys should
there's
know at
always
this
so many
point.
variables.
This is episode 90. You guys should know at this point in the game that we are going to meticulously pick apart
because
everything you
have
send to us.
I'm
Yeah.
either killing a kid or watching 10 kids die. So yeah, the people know that you could have stepped in to save them, but you did not. Or you murdered one.
I think I would rather have the stigma of people knowing that I could, because like if I murder a kid, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail forever. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I'm being socially ostracized by everyone. Everyone who loves me will leave me if I have murdered a child. That is just a fact.
Depends how old the kid is.
But
Depends how shitty the kid is.
who is going to look at me murdering a child and say, "Well, it was a shitty
Have you seen
kid."
the Babadook?
Yeah.
You could kill that kid and people would buy
I don't think you could kill any child and anybody would be okay with it.
What if the child? Okay, this is someone's joke. I think it's a Tosh joke when he's talking about how there's never domestic violence is never acceptable.
Right.
And he's like, okay, fair enough. What if you walk in and your wife had just drowned 2 of your kids and she's about to drown the 3rd? Can I pop her, or is that still unacceptable?
I think that's acceptable. I
Yeah,
think that's
it's a
100%
good joke.
acceptable.
So, yeah. So what if you just killed like the worst kid ever? What if you killed a kid that killed their parents? You walked in and they like threatened you with a knife and they had just murdered another person.
So, okay.
In that instance, you can't kill that kid?
So in this scenario, now let's set it up right. There has to be 10 other kids there as well. So in this scenario, this child has gone rogue. He's snapped.
Yeah,
he's
so it's
gone
at
crazy.
his school.
It's at his
You got a
school.
school shooter, because we do every day.
And this kid is like, he's going through the hallways, like trying to pump off a small child, let's say.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't
Weirdly
say a teenager.
Small. A 6-year-old child with a sawed-off shotgun.
Holy shit. Just,
Welcome to America.
He shoots it and he just flies back like
very far. Comically far, to where everyone forgets that it was a tragedy.
Yeah, everybody's just laughing too hard. They're like, because he has to shoot it once and get knocked into the wall so hard that he passes out, and so he's got to be there strapped with like his bandolier of bullets and his all black and his little shotgun, just because he got knocked out like a little drunk.
There's cartoon Z's and birds,
like a
above his head.
little cartoon Cole passed out in
Yeah.
the hallway. Except he's a dangerous killer who needs to be locked away forever.
just like Cole.
So I walk in and I see this kid with a little sawed off. So I see Cole with a sawed off shotty, and I kill Cole, but no one knows that I saved the other 10 kids.
Right.
Let's go with that one. I'll say that one. But
in that
only
scenario,
in
they
that
would-
specific scenario.
In that scenario, they would know that you saved the kids.
I thought they don't know you saved the
Yeah,
kids.
that's the question. But in that scenario,
They would know you saved the
obviously,
kids.
they would know.
But okay, that's the only instance in which I would kill a child is if they were like doing.
I would
serious
also
physical,
go
like-
with just watching 10 kids die tragically.
because it's like there's like you would be ostracized
'Cause
from
you could
society,
say-
but at least I could finally be fucking left alone.
Yeah, well, you could say like you were just in shock and you couldn't react fast enough.
Right? Yeah, and because depending on the circumstance, if it's a traumatic like hard circumstance, there's a good chance you may not be blamed for.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be.
I feel like
blamed.
what it is some people will blame you, but I feel
Yeah.
like the majority of people will be like, well, if you were in that situation, what would you do?
Yeah,
but there's going to
exactly.
be a group of people who are like,
Yeah.
that guy's a piece of shit.
But
He
you could
let
move
those kids
away
die.
and like people wouldn't know.
Right?
And,
Yeah, you could
it's not
you could start a
national
new
news.
life somewhere else.
Yeah,
It's,
you can't
it's,
kill a kid and move.
it's not
away.
like the good old days where you used to be able to just move a town over and start a whole new life
Yeah.
with a whole new family. But
Yeah, in the good old days, you could kill a kid, move a town over, kill another kid.
in the good old days, you could do
Travel to
whatever
the
you
West.
wanted and move a town over.
Next, when you complete, you either jizz a full-size chestnut spiky shell, or you jizz 100 marbles. No amount of lube or desensitizing spray can help you. See, this one is good because it has some facts.
Yeah,
following
that's
that we
a
would have
proper
immediately
one,
jumped
yeah.
to.
Okay.
So you either jizz a full-size chestnut spiky shell.
How big is a chestnut?
It's only like that big.
Because I'm thinking like a hazelnut.
Yeah, chestnut's like that.
Okay.
It's not too big. 100
Spiky?
marbles? Yeah, it's spiky. You know how
Large
the top
spikes?
of it's like, I wouldn't necessarily say it's spiky. I don't know if he's specifically saying it's spiky or
I
just
think it's
that
just
its
I think
natural
it's just
texture
an
is
orb.
pretty.
I think it's an orb the size of a chestnut that is spiky.
Okay. That sounds horrible. But 100 marbles.
Yeah, 100.
How quickly are the marbles coming?
Because I'm picturing like a semi-automatic.
Yeah. Because then I'm
Just
excited.
Yeah, I'm really
But if
excited.
they're just kind of
it's gonna
falling
hurt.
out,
Like it's
for,
gonna hurt, but I'm excited about what I could do with it. You know?
if they're just kind of plopping out for like 17 minutes.
Yeah, if they're just like, if it looks like, you know how like you see those nature videos of like a sea turtle laying eggs and they're just kind of like plopping out like one. That's what I'm picturing. Not about it. If it shoots out like an AK with a stendo, I'm about it.
Well,
Because I want to do some damage with them when they come out. You know, I got to be like, look out, and like pull my
shoot
dick
through
over.
old factory windows. We got
and they're just bouncing everywhere. They're shooting.
cops go.
They're shooting out with so much force that they are ricocheting off of
Do you
things.
think you can squeeze it and hold them in and then let a couple off?
I
and
feel
then
like
let
that
'em
would
out?
hurt so bad.
I mean, I
Holding in
think it's gonna hurt
100,
regardless.
holding in 100 marbles.
You're not
now.
holding 100. You're letting a couple out and you're holding some more because you're like having a shootout with the cops and you're like. "Ba-da-da-da."
Yeah, but I feel like they're building up in there. I feel like once
Just
it
in your
starts,
balls.
I feel like once it starts, it can't.
And your marbly balls.
I feel like once it starts, it can't stop. You can't like stop and start it. Like it's a like if you, I feel like if you hold it, your dick's gonna burst or your balls are gonna burst. Something's gonna burst if you're trying to hold
fair
it back. Because like think about the volume of 100 marbles. Think about the volume that 100 marbles is gonna take up, and then think about that just suddenly inside of your body as you're ejaculating. Chestnut size spiky thing. There's room in there for it. I don't like it, but there's room in there for it.
Through the urethra.
Not at all. Your dick is gonna explode and flower out like a hot dog in the microwave.
Well, the thing with this is, I'm not jerking off anymore. If this is the end result.
Yeah, if this,
you know what I mean?
I'm not even having sex anymore. If this is the
Well,
end
I think
result.
I'd occasionally have sex, but you gotta pull out. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine shooting 100 marbles into a woman?
I don't think it's good.
I
for
don't
her.
want that lawsuit. I don't think that's good for anybody. That's a lawsuit on your hands with full medical
I'll
bills
go to
that
court.
you have to pay. I'll go to court about it too. I can't control it. I got cursed by a little man one day in Madison, and
Just
now
to
all I
hear-
do is come marbles.
Just to hear that, Judge.
In the defendant of drama versus random woman,
Yeah.
we find in favor of drama because he cannot control the fact that his jizz is marbles.
I get so excited winning the court case that it's some marbles shootout. Just a couple.
Oh no, just one hits the
Pre-cum.
judge right in the forehead.
Yeah.
Not just a huge welt.
Yeah.
He's like, calm down there, big fella. Bang.
Yeah. I think I'm.
You shoot a marble out of your dick. The judge knocks it away with the gavel real quick. Don't catch me lacking.
I guess I'm going chestnut.
Really? I'm going with marbles.
I think I'm going with marbles for comedic effect.
Yeah, marbles for comedic effect.
But it's like ripping a Band-Aid off or peeling it off slowly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because the marbles are it's gonna take longer.
it's good. I feel like they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like they're coming out fast. Like
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
one chestnut is just like a burst.
But I don't feel like that's a burst at all. I feel like that is taking its time getting out.
No, it's coming out in a burst.
And like a comical like where it just like shoots out of your dick.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna get to the head, and then I'm gonna have to really push. I'm gonna shit a little bit, and then it's gonna fly out. It's still gonna come out hard.
Yeah, like is it like okay when I like to think it comes out and like it's heavy enough that it just like and like drops on the floor
No, I think it sticks in the wall.
like a wall walker
No, just like in the wall
because
like
of the
a bullet.
spikes.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. It shoots out and then spikes shoot out, like Sonic when he becomes Metal Sonic.
the spikes are smaller as it's coming out, but large enough to be painful. They get comically large when it comes out as it flies towards the wall.
Yeah, it's like a mace.
It's like a sea urchin.
Yeah, it's just like a sea urchin. Yeah, I
It's
think
just
I'm
like two
actually
pussies
going.
kissing.
I'm going marbles just for
Comedic
fun.
effect, yeah.
For fun.
Because then like girls will fuck you just to be like, I heard you shoot marbles out of your dick. And you'll be like, you want to find out?
Yeah, you want some of this?
You sure you want some of this? You got to be a well-weathered, experienced woman to play this game of cat eyes, baby.
I'm gonna make use of your throw pillows.
Oh, I'm gonna make use of a lot of things in this apartment. And I'm also gonna break some very nice glassware. So, do you have anything?
You should put the urn of your grandmother.
Do you
away.
have anything breakable where I'm going to be coming to completion at?
Yeah.
Yes. Move it.
Yeah, you gotta have like a padded room. You gotta have a padded woman. You gotta fuck the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I thought you were gonna say the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I was like, either or.
Maybe he's always giggling when he gets
That's
poked.
what I'm saying. Do you think like with every like thrust, he's gonna like, hoo hoo, hoo hoo?
I think you just put your dick right through his stomach.
Ugh.
He's not a solid bean.
No.
He's doughy.
He's very doughy.
Very doughy.
Does he have guts? Are him and the hamburger helper the same type of creature?
No, not at all.
Are they the same
But they
species?
had a fling. He put the glove on. I'll tell you that much.
No, yeah, I bet. I was gonna say, was the Pillsbury Doughboy the man about it?
Let's just say the glove fit.
The glove
If
always
the glove
fit.
fits, you must have quit.
Yeah, if the glove fits, you
OJ
coming
was
in.
involved. He stabbed both of them to death.
Of course he did. Now we're on, what, our 15th hamburger helper hand now?
Yeah. And then OJ wrote a book that was called "If I Had Killed the Hamburger Helper Glove That Was Being Worn by the Pillsbury Doughboy."
And then I fucked both of them.
yeah, it was disgusting.
What do you think? Which is better to fuck, the Pillsbury Doughboy or the hamburger helper glove?
I think the glove, because I don't want to.
Is the
don't
glove
wanna toot
filled
my
with
own-
hamburger helper?
It better be. It's gonna be when I'm done, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
Because I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think based off commercials and hands that my dick is a little bigger than it should be for the Doughboy. You know what I mean? That's what
yeah.
I mean. I feel like you got to put
Just
it right through his stomach, and then
I
you're
feel
just
like
it's like
at
fucking
the,
a bagel,
I feel like at the right
an undercooked bagel.
I feel like at the right angle, if you spun him around, you could probably see the head of your dick in his little mouth.
I don't think it's going in his mouth. I think it's
No,
just
no,
ripping
it's
through
going
his body.
in him, but you will see the
This
other
is-
end of it in
It's
his
so
mouth.
exciting. I'm fucking the glove.
Yeah,
We've all
also
had
fuck
sex
you,
with a
big-
glove.
Who hasn't had sex with a glove?
It's called a fifi.
It's Howie Mandel's preferred method.
Yeah, I like to fuck a glove that Howie Mandel puts over his nose and breathes into, and then I like slide my dick underneath of it next to his
Then
cheek.
just
He's got a
rub it
little
on
bit of
Howie.
stubble.
What's
and
Howie
he is a
Mandel doing these?
germaphobe.
What's Howie Mandel doing these days?
Deal or no deal?
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
So you got to tell me,
Maybe.
deal or no deal?
And you're just rubbing your dick on his chin next to his big blown up glove head, and you're like, "I'll take case 17." And then he has to call that fucking guy up
While
there.
you're-
And you're like, "Fucking show me that guy."
Yeah, show me
Who
that
the
weird.
fuck is that
Who's
guy?
that weird stressed out banker up there?
Yeah.
Just see like a cigarette cherry light up from the booth. You're just like, who is that mysterious man?
It's you, and I'm fucking Howie Mandel's face, technically.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the mysterious guy running the Deal or No Deal show. What would a Dapper Dad's Deal or No Deal be?
Some of the cases are like beers and cigarettes, and some of them are like shit and jizz.
Okay. What do you win money?
I don't think so.
What do you win?
You don't have
Get to keep your self-respect?
I think
depending on-
you've lost your self-respect by showing up to.
Yeah,
even
if you're on a
be
Dapper Dad's,
contestant.
if you're a contestant on a Dapper Dad's game show, you immediately sign away any self-respect. that
Yeah,
you
you
have.
lost your self-respect in the room where we cycle through the contestants.
If we had a game show, what would it be? Like, what do you think are like if like the Dapper Dads and then, like the audience is cheering and we're
you
there?
get kicked in the nuts or you don't, and it's a case.
Is
It's
it-
case by case?
Is it like a Rochambeau thing
Sure.
where like dudes are just kicking each other in the nuts to see who like pukes first or passes out first?
I mean, that sounds up our alley.
Celebrity nut kicking.
Celebrity nut kicking.
Get like the Mountain from Game of Thrones, that big guy to come on and do one.
I don't-
Have him kick
I've never
Big
seen
Show.
the show.
He's like a strong man
I
from
don't care
Iceland.
to talk about.
What
Game
I'm
of
thinking,
Thrones on here.
I don't either, but I'm just saying the actor, he's got some Finnish name that I can't pronounce.
Yeah, he's big and bearded.
Yeah, he's like 7'8" or something like that,
Sure.
pure muscle. That guy versus the wrestler Big Show for our first nut kicking competition.
See, I like less physically fit people. I'm thinking let's do like Dustin Diamond versus Flavor Flav,
Woo! I like where this is going.
just to see.
The guy that played Red Foreman on that 70s show,
Okay,
Rich the Kid.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
My money's on Red because
Ooh,
he's always talking about kicking the ass. He's got to be able to kick the balls.
That's what I'm
too.
saying, yeah, and we got to do like wrestling promo style, like turnarounds where they like turn around and the music's playing and stuff like that. I came here to kick balls and win money, and I heard they don't have any money.
Yep. All right. Next, be anonymously given a Ziploc bag of shit or semen.
Huh? Well, I've been given one, so
And the other one is in the mail. Let's just say
Baby,
the check is in the mail.
Well, I was given.
And the check is sopping wet.
Is there an equal amount of jizz to shit in this scenario?
Sure. Does that change anything? for
No,
you? Okay.
because but I'm thinking
to
of
know.
the is it now the texture of the shit, is it like runny shit or is it like solid logs in a bag?
Whatever it is, it's been in the mail for 3 to 5 business days.
So it's wet and mashed up already.
yeah, it's become a pretty solid.
You know what? I've
consistency
already
for
got
them.
shit in the mail, so let's go with jizz so I
go
can
with
compare the
jizz.
two.
Yeah, just a Ziploc bag.
Of jizz?
Yeah, I think I'll do shit because jizz. It seems
Shit's
like
not fun.
But jizz
Coming from experience,
jizz-
shit's not fun.
Yeah, isn't it weird that he brought that up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird that he brought that up.
Questions to ask.
Do you know something I don't know?
Me?
You.
No, I don't talk to Leonard. I don't talk to him on the phone every night before bed, thinking about our dreams and hopes and who's going to send the next bag of shit. Jizz just seems like I can get out of the bag and ruin my other mail. Because you know what I mean? You don't want your car registration to show up in the mail and have jizz leak onto it.
Leonard, I'm speaking to you specifically. If you sent me shit, I'm going to find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
We're going to find out. We're going to do things about it.
I think he would send you his own shit.
I think he would have fessed up by now.
Yeah. I think
this is a long con, whoever's doing this.
The longest, some would say.
It's coming up on a year of con.
Ooh, I'm excited. Maybe on the 1 year anniversary.
I was going to say, will I find out on the year anniversary?
Get another bag of shit?
But it's at my new address, so it has to be someone who knows me at that point.
I mean, it has to be someone that knows you anyway.
But it has to be some.
Bags of shit in the mail.
But it has to be someone who knows my new address.
Okay, true. Fair enough. We'll see. All right, next. Be outed by your friends as a furry or a heroin addict.
Furry,
yeah,
absolutely.
Furry, for sure.
You don't got to go to rehab for being a furry.
I mean, you should.
You absolutely should go to rehab for being a furry, and I will stand behind that. That's a hill we should all be standing on.
Yeah, we're opening a furry rehab clinic.
Is you or someone you love being affected by being a goddamn furry? Are they talking
4027 Dapper?
Are they talking about yiffing at family events? Are they showing you weird costume designs and talking about their fursona in moments where it seems very inappropriate? Call 4027 Dapper right now and get a free consolidation about what you can do for your friend who's a furry.
We're going to consolidate all their fur. Did you walk into their apartment and on their coffee table there was a butt plug that had a big furry tail on the end of it? Call 4027 Dapper. We'll consolidate that into somebody's asshole.
Did you walk into your apartment and found your roommate having a furry orgy with about 27 people and you just could not sleep with all that noise going on? Call 4027 Dapper. We'll consolidate them into one giant furry that you have to fight to get your apartment back.
You should have never called.
You should never.
Why would you think we could help?
You don't know where I've been. As I'm screaming this at you as you blame me for the giant furry in your apartment now. You don't know what I go through.
You know how many calls we got? You know how hard it is to make 28 people?
Do you know how hard it is to merge people's bodies when they're in a fursuit? You only think of yourself.
Next, for the rest of your life, you can only get off from Dutch rudders or a dry, toothy blowjob. You cannot jack off or get any other kind of release.
That is...
I forgot. What's a Dutch rudder? It's
let's do a fact check.
It's having someone jerk you off. Was that?
That
using
sounds,
someone's hand.
Yeah, because we did go over this recently.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I meant to.
Dutch rudder GIF. Let's see what this brings
let's
us.
take a look at a Dutch rudder.
Dutch rudder
in action.
GIF.
That's the only way to truly know if we're talking about the right thing.
This is not GIFs. I was looking.
Slim's pants have gotten tighter.
Oh, good lord! Dutch rudder.
Is it like when I tried to look at a gaping asshole?
Yeah, so having someone complete the act of masturbation by pulling up and down on the forearm while the male holds his own penis. I guess Dutch rudders, because I mean,
like a dry toothy blowjob.
Dry?
Still a blowjob.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. How toothy? I fucking love when we're on the same page.
We know the questions.
Yeah. How toothy?
Yeah. How sharp are the teeth?
I would say, because I don't mind a little bit of teeth. A little bit of teeth is not bad.
I don't mind gnawing.
That's a step too far.
I don't mind, pretend my dick's like a...
Light scraping is not bad, but I've had girls do some extreme scraping, and it's far too much.
Pretend my dick's like a tall, long strand of hay, and you're an old-timey farmer that's been going through a recession, and you're losing the farm.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
They've showed up to repossess the farm,
and you got to blow the banker.
Your great-great-grandpa made that farm with his hands. And you've got to blow that banker, and you got to make it dry and toothy. How dry is the mouth?
Yeah.
Is it sticking?
Like
when you drink lean and you try to lick your lips and your lips get stuck to your teeth and you're a monster in public?
Or is this like outdoors at Soundset Festival when you cannot get access to water?
Yeah. Has she been cut off from water supply? Is she just dehydrated in general?
Is she like really dehydrated and the only
her.
way she'll accept water is if she can blow you first?
Well, then I'm helping her out, so I feel good about it.
Well, yeah, but
And then I'm of course gonna expect a wetter blowjob in return
immediately afterwards.
Immediately following.
Yeah.
And the marbles are gonna ruin her teeth, so it won't be a problem afterwards.
Oh man, yeah, not so toothy
it's gonna
anymore.
be like that clown game with the gun where you gotta shoot their teeth out. Yeah, but
Can
that's
you
me with
imagine?
my marble
Can
dick.
you imagine being a hooker and like some dude pays you for a? Okay, I mean, I guess you don't have to imagine that hard.
Imagine it a lot. Yeah.
Imagine you're a hooker,
Okay.
which isn't hard for you to do apparently, and some guy pays you for a blowjob, and you blow him, and he shoots your teeth out with marbles out of his dick.
I'm gonna be a little upset.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask for a little bit more off the top.
Yeah,
money-wise.
No, you don't know at first, so he just shoots your teeth out with marbles.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna
he's
ask
like,
for
"See
more."
ya, bitch," and then like drives away.
Wow, I wouldn't have accepted his money. He seems like a real asshole.
But I mean, like
only
you
work
didn't
with
know it
fine
at first.
gentlemen.
He has fooled you into thinking he's a good man paying
okay.
for a blowjob.
Yeah, good men that pay for blowjob, real upright citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going with the dry toothy. Am I being jerked off by anyone of my choosing?
Yeah,
with the
that's
Dutch
what I'm
rudder?
saying. Like, I feel like if
I
you're
still
choosing the Dutch
just-
rudder, it's
I'd rather
of
put
your
my dick in a
choosing.
dry mouth than a hand.
That's fair. Yeah, I'd rather put my dick in a mouth than a hand.
I know what I want.
I also know what I want.
All right, then finally, never listen to music again for as long as you live.
Whatever the other option is.
All right. Or have blue waffle and herpes and gonorrhea for as long as you live.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
this
this
guy
is
knows
the-
how to get to me.
Yeah, this is the only time I've had to think twice about that no music thing. It's a real.
Is my sex game exceptional because I'm giving up music? Or is it
No,
ever
it's-
there?
I think it's the same as it is.
I
It could be
get-
exceptional. I mean, you'll have more time to put towards your sexual
Endeavors.
prowess because you don't listen to music anymore. But you're fucking to silence
Oh.
or the
Oh.
TV.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, fuck to music. It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, because you know how long the song. It really points out how long you last in bed.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't want to get a fucking.
That's why you got to play some long, weird avant-garde music.
No, you got to play really short valet songs because
Oh.
then people are like, "Wow,
No.
you fucked me for 10 songs."
No, play Whack World, and then you can figure out exactly where
You
you
fucked me
wind
for
up.
an entire album.
You fucked,
almost.
You fucked me for 1.5 Whack Worlds.
No, I didn't. I put it on shuffle to confuse you.
Yeah, you think it was 1.5, and
you heard
and,
Bugs Life twice, so you're like, "Well, we're at the beginning of the
yeah,
album
I get
again."
it.
But no, I just played Bugs Life twice, and I had already come before the first one
Yeah,
finished.
I came before the first measure.
Sorry,
so-
I've been getting dry toothy blowjobs,
and
so
I am
this was
used to them.
overwhelming.
This was too much. I have too much sensation now. I don't need to be recircumcised.
Is anyone having sex with me if I have blue waffle herpes gonorrhea?
That's what I would be too shamed personally to even.
I wouldn't be
consider it.
ashamed. Well,
I'd be very
I'd have the
ashamed.
level of shame. Well, it's nice
I'd be
that you
very
can
ashamed.
still find shame. It
That
just takes
that's
a lot.
that's
Okay,
what would
that's
bring me
all right.
shame is
Good,
having all
good,
three of those
good to know.
things happening to my swimsuit area at the same
Good to
time.
know. But yeah, because if I'm just not having sex, then it's a real. It's almost like this game is meant to make both options bad, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I think it's. I mean, you can find if you have herpes, there's like the support groups of people who have herpes. You can fuck people with herpes, go
Right.
crazy. You don't have to wear rubber. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Gonorrhea, you can get rid of. Well, I guess in this case you can't. But I could tell you like I'm gonna give you some quick gonorrhea,
Just some
and then
real
just pop by the clinic.
Three quick
antibiotics.
gonorrheas.
Yeah, 3 quick blue waffle. Is blue waffle contagious?
I don't even think like that's like how like why do I have blue waffle? I have a dick.
Yeah. Well, can it be your asshole? Is that a picture of a vagina? Or an
Yeah, it's a
asshole?
vagina.
I haven't looked at it in a long time.
I
mean,
no, I'm not gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I'm also not gonna. That's also like a very
Old internet thing.
yeah,
to,
and
like,
it's
be
also one of
referencing.
those things where people. It's like when you see the abortion photo, and it's like that one mutilated baby that everyone uses. It's like you've only got one instance of this. This is like a crazy specific thing. Like
Yeah.
I don't think blue waffle was really popping a
No.
couple of years ago. One person had a horrible thing that could not even be real because it's the internet.
Right.
But if I have to have it, is anyone gonna have sex with me when I have all those?
I'm
things?
gonna say no. I'm gonna say no one is having sex with you if you have these things.
What order would you, if you're trying to hook up with a girl and she's real, like into you, and you think she might stand behind it?
Like-
what order are you telling her? Like you're telling her all of them, but what order do you lead in? Do you go blue waffle off the top, makes the other two
Yep.
sound not so bad?
Yeah,
or do you start with gonorrhea? 'Cause it's not
worst
that
is
bad?
first.
Worst is first.
Worst is first.
Makes sense. So I have blue waffle. I wish there's got to be a better medical term that I would like to use.
I'm going to.
You're gonna
do
make a risky click.
I'm
right
gonna
now?
make a
You're gonna
risky. I'm gonna make a
click.
risky Google and look up
Ugh.
what is the medical
term
term
for a big old sloppy blue waffle.
waffle.
Yeah, because I feel like if you could present it not saying blue waffle. Because what if you got yourself a young, stupid bitch and she doesn't even know what that is? Then you got to show her the picture, or just your asshole, I guess.
Okay, here's actually some solid science from
Okay.
from Medical News Today.
All right, I don't trust that.
Is blue waffle a real medical condition?
Uh-huh.
Blue waffle disease is a fictional sexually transmitted disease that is
Ha.
said to only affect females.
Ha.
Waffle is a slang term for vagina, and blue refers to one of the imaginary symptoms of this fake condition. However, the sexually transmitted disease is nothing more than a rumor started on the internet. There's no medical evidence that it exists. According to online sources, blue waffle disease is a condition that can disfigure a person's vulva and vaginal area and turn it blue. While there are many real and life-changing STDs, none of them turn the vulva blue. Misinformation about sexual health can be dangerous. People aged 15 to 25 years old are much more likely than older people to catch an STD. Young people who turn to the internet for sexual health advice may find incorrect information and engage in unsafe sex practices.
True.
And then
then
it is a long article going on about sex education.
So in this instance, I have a pussy, a big
That's-
disgusting
I
pussy.
think the person who submitted this may not have done too much research into it.
That's weird, Leonard. You have to go look at that image again because of this. So what are we doing? Do we have all these? Do we have pussies that are fucked up?
I
or
guess
do we
at
not
that
listen
point,
to music?
I think
I'm just trying to cut clean
two
here.
fucked up pussies kissing.
Yeah, if we both choose this, we could fuck each other.
You know what? Let's just do that because
All right.
apparently people have been wanting us to do that forever anyway. So we might.
So
as
you
well
know what?
just have
Yeah, here you
know
go.
what?
Here's the perfect Dapper Dad's twist. We're gonna finally have some gay sex, but
We
our
are blue
genitals
waffles,
are grotesque.
gonorrhea.
And
yeah, and you get to
you-
see
yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a live
In
stream.
vivid 8K film.
Yeah, we're gonna be
baby.
rubbing them together.
Scissoring. You're gonna see like our blue waffles come apart, and you're gonna see like the juices like in between. Like yeah.
Takes a lot to upset me, and that did it. That one got me.
Ah, yeah, I love
Finally.
getting your goat. Ah,
Stop taking my goat, everybody. Stop trying to take my goat.
I
It's all I
want-
have.
I want the goat,
Instead, I got a new car. I meant I ride a goat around town. You might have seen me.
and he's beautiful, and he gives the best rides, and I want him all for myself. You don't love him right.
You don't deserve the goat.
No one deserves the goat, and especially not you.
All right, so stay tuned. Episode 91, we'll be putting our disgusting, morbid pussies together.
And they will be kissing, folks, with lots of saliva if you are picking up what Slim is laying down, baby.
I'm gonna come in that waffle. That's so funny. I have to.